Hey there, hi there, Scorpios, and welcome to your timeless dream love reading. Okay, Scorpio, so I know there's a lot going on with you. Um, I feel like the energy starting off right now is this the bloom energy. Okay, so you're definitely blooming and blossoming here. Okay, creations, realize, right time, harvest, and celebrate. Yeah, I love this energy. Okay, so we're starting off with that energy in mind. Now, we also have these three different gemstones, crystals here for you. Okay, so I have these three from my Beautiful Mindful Souls deck. So I'm going to start off with Lapis Lazuli. Okay, it's this very like bluish, almost like purplish, but stone here. Okay, so this is self-discovery, wisdom, and mysticism. Element water, chakra throat and third eye. Dating back to the 7th millennium BCE, Lapis Lazuli has earned its reputation as the stone of wisdom. Cherished by the ancient Egyptians, this gem adorned pharaohs, queens, and goddesses, leaving an undeniable mark in paintings and scrolls. Lapis Lazuli even found its way into the Sistine Chapel when Michelangelo brought it down to create vibrant blue pigment. Beyond its historical contributions, Lapis Lazuli is believed to elevate spiritual journeys, kindle personal power, and foster profound self-awareness. When to use it? During spiritual practices, dream work, or when seeking inner self-knowledge. Where to put it? Place it on the third eye while meditating for heightened spiritual experiences. Special care. Handle with care, preserve its powerful vibration, clean gently with a soft cloth. I trust the wisdom that resides deep within me. Okay? Gotta get a sip of my cinnamon dolce iced latte with whipped cream from Starbucks. I'm so excited for the new menu items to drop in May 1st. There's going to be tiramisu, like latte, frappuccino, espresso, something kind of drink. It's going to be so delicious. I love tiramisu. And there's going to be, what else is there going to be? Some new menu food items as well. So I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, so now we also have Rhodochrosite. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. This is like a more pink stone here. This is love, connection, and healing. Element water, chakra heart, named after the Greek word for pink. Rhodochrosite crystal, okay, connected to all things love. Beyond its romantic appearance, this stone is governed by the planet Venus, emanating a naturally gentle energy. Rhodochrosite doesn't just promise to amplify emotions like compassion and tenderness, but it invites a connection free from judgment or expectations. Yet this crystal is not merely a love-struck Cupid, it doubles as a healer of heartbreak in the face of emotional hurt. Rhodochrosite empowers us to reopen our souls once again to love and vulnerability. When to use it? While letting go of resentments for heart-opening meditations and as a gift to loved ones going through challenging times. Where to put it? Place it in your bedroom to create loving and nurturing atmosphere. Special care. Protect it from prolonged exposure to the direct sunlight as it may fade over time. An open heart is a courageous heart. I embrace love with vulnerability. Okay, so there's your love, okay, for you. Your love crystal, okay? And then we have here your third one, Leopardskin Jasper. Protection, confidence, grounding. Element earth, chakra root. Okay, so what else we have here? Okay, so Leopardskin Jasper is a fascinating stone adorned with unique spots reminiscent of a leopard's coat. It is highly valued for its protective qualities and its ability to instill confidence and grounding energy. All right. Oh, thank you. Which one is this? Oh, we got Slowly But Surely. Oh, look at the baby sea turtles making their way to the water. Oh my goodness. I love that energy. Yeah, I feel like Scorpio, you're like slowly but surely starting to pick up on like what you need to have like that sense of like security and emotional fulfillment in your life. And you're moving inch by inch closer and closer to that. Then we have here, let me finish this for you. So we have the Leopardskin Jasper is known as the stone of inner strength, promoting self-assurance and providing a solid foundation in life. It acts as a shield against negativity, fostering a deep sense of stability and confidence. When to use it during challenging situations or when in need of confidence boost. Where to put it? Keep in your car to promote a grounded and stable energy during your travels. Special care. Gently clean with soft cloth and avoid exposure to direct sunlight or extreme temperatures. I believe in my decisions and trust the path I am on. Okay, Scorpio. So I definitely am seeing that here for you now, Scorpio. Okay. Um, there's a lot of good things happening for you, Scorpio, and yeah, higher perspective. Yeah, for sure. Like you have a better understanding and more clarity when it comes to the situation that you're dealing with, Scorpio. And I feel like for a lot of you, it has to do with like a female energy that is like trying to shift your perspective to like make you feel like less than you are. Okay, and I feel like that's on like warranted. Like you don't deserve to feel less than you are. Okay, you are a beautiful, amazing person, and I feel like the energy that I'm picking up on is like while you're in bloom over here, while you're creating things, while you're harvesting the abundance that you've created for yourself, and while you're over here celebrating that abundance, this energy wants to come in and sort of like get a free pass at like all the good things that are happening for you. And it's like, no, you don't get to have a free pass all the good things that are happening to me, okay? Because you weren't supportive of me having good things to begin with, okay? So yeah, we also have the Hierophant, okay? So this is a major sign as far as like your dream world goes, is that your subconscious here is trying to let you know like what other people tell you, what other people try to I feel like when other people try to get all like high and mighty on you, like, oh, I'm more spiritually like impressive than you or whatever, I feel like Scorpio, that is a bunch of bull. Like, why do they get to tell you that they're more spiritual than you and start sending you like massive prayer texts or massive like religious references that they're like for example, like I feel like this female is like sending you text messages like, oh, she knows the Bible like the back of her hand, like she knows more about Jesus and God than you do. Like, then why was she like part of like destroying some of the things that you set up for yourself, Scorpio? Like you have to ask yourself that. And I feel like that's what these dreams are telling you. That's what resonates with you the most is like, come on, with that for it spills. It's like you have to really adjust your way of thinking or line of thinking to have a relationship with this person. And that means like disregarding all of your spiritual attributes, all of your wisdom, all of your like lessons that you've learned in life. And most of these lessons have come from, unfortunately, yes, being betrayed by certain people, okay? And it sucks, Scorpio, okay? But nobody deserves that. Nobody deserves to be like betrayed by another person, especially if that person is like somebody you're related to. But everyone is gonna like tell their own story. Everyone's gonna tell their own version of the truth, Scorpio. And you know this better than anyone, because that's kind of like the life that you have been called to live, is like a life where you're a truth teller, you're a truth sayer, you speak the truth, and you know what really happened. And this is coming from your higher perspective. It's like in direct alignment with this Hierophant's energy. The Hierophant is meant to be a wise, masculine or feminine energy that shares wisdom, that shares truth, that shares spiritual enlightenment. But the synchronicity that's happening here, Scorpio, is that you have another person that is trying to come in and influence your emotions and your feelings and your decision making. They're trying to insinuate that like you don't know what you're talking about, and I feel like they're using religious in a lot of forms and ways to sort of skirt around, not even really skirt, like totally just like not even acknowledge really the pain that they have inflicted on you, Scorpio. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, we've got the journey. Okay, quite the journey, right, Scorpio? You're on a journey here for sure. Okay, but you have your spirit guides helping you and guiding you. You are very attuned to like what it is that you deserve and what it is that you want to in your life, and you know you deserve in your life, regardless of what's up. Okay, regardless of whether or not this other energy that's coming in Scorpio is like trying to stop you. Which one do we got there, Luna? Yeah, we have bloom. Again, that energy of blooming here. Okay, and it's happening slowly but surely. You're blooming here, blossoming here, and I feel like you're a dream weaver. To be honest, Scorpio, it's like you are weaving dreams. Okay, you are making dreams come true here. Now, this doesn't mean that you are going to let people walk all over you and disrespect you and you're going to help them. No, this means that you are going to dream a world that is full of endless possibilities, that are positive outcomes, that are beneficial to the greater good of like mankind. For instance, Scorpio, is like your calling here is bigger than what these people could have ever imagined. And you know what? It's sad, but like I feel like this energy that's kind of sort of trying to like latch onto you, Scorpio, is an energy of someone who is like feeling very, very guilty and very remorseful for the pain that they have caused you in your life. They don't want to acknowledge that they're even capable of that, yet they are, and they have been. And their guilty conscience is eating away at their soul, and that's why they have to go into the Bible and read scriptures, because they're literally at war with themselves. They ask themselves this every night before they go to bed. Why did I betray Scorpio? Why did I hurt Scorpio in such a horrible way? Why did I act like Scorpio was dead for so long? Why did I treat them with no respect? And the reason for that is because they don't even respect themselves. Okay? So we have Dreamweaver. Dreaming and imagining bringing your powerful vision into reality. You have a beautiful, powerful vision for your future, Scorpio, and it has nothing to do with these people. Okay? They want to latch onto you and they want to be a part of that. I'm sorry, but they hurt you, Scorpio, and you cannot let them back in. Make miracles. Stay open minded and receptive to the magic unfolding in your life. Okay? The magic unfolding in your life. Okay? Yeah. Behind the veil. Welcome uncertainty as an opportunity for growth and be okay with not knowing. Give up control. Release your grip on outcome. Embrace the present moment and its wisdom. Yeah, that's literally what that's literally like the advice here, Scorpio, for this situation is like just let them go. Let them go. Let them just, they're going to do whatever they're going to do. You gave them, your bit of advice on the situation and you let them know what's up. And that's all you really can do at this point. And I feel like seeing behind the veil here, yeah, it's going to be the thing that opens you up the most. Is literally seeing the truth for what it is. Now we have Morning Dew Girl, number 13. Yeah, I feel like the mornings is some time where you can like, you wake up and you see like that there's like this endless world of possibilities in front of you, Scorpio, and you know that this is the case and you know this to be true, and that's why you're like really incorporating this beautiful energy in your life, forging a new path. Thank you, Luna, little assistant here. So you have forging a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. Spark of life. Don't sink into hopelessness and despair, for in your lives a spark of life that is undefeated and unbeatable. You can overcome everything your destiny depends upon. This is your destiny here, okay? And we have here, trust yourself and go your own way. Say no to these energies that want to be disrespectful to you, okay? Like, you open your home, Scorpio, you throw a big party, you let people in your lives, let them see what your life is about, your world is apart, and then they disrespect you? I mean, What? No, you have to go your own way at this point. You have to stand up for yourself at this point. Okay? Trust yourself. Let your intuition be the compass that leads you through murky waters. Yeah, murky waters, right? That's that, like, people say one thing, but their, like, intentions are completely different, okay? Go your own way. Trust your intuition and embrace individuality, paving your path with courage and authenticity. Yeah, no pressure. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. Okay? There is really no pressure here at this point, okay, Scorpio, for you to, like, act a certain way or be a certain way or behave a certain way. It's like you are really who you truly are meant to be at this time. Okay? You're laying and resting in this hammock here. You've got this, okay? Behold, beauty. That's you, Scorpio. When you insist that the world is hostile and others are your enemies, don't be surprised that it is so. Self-fulfilling prophecies fortunately work both ways. Yeah. And that goes without saying, okay, Scorpio? It's like they are your enemies, right, for a reason, right? And that's because they don't know how to be a good friend, okay? So you don't, like, look at this card here. So that's why they were picking up this Five of Cups energy, right? It's like these people feel so sorry for themselves that they're not able to rescue or save those who are actually in need. Okay, you can see the tiny little person here. Okay, they're in the background drowning. And this person is just so concerned with their own feelings, their own emotions, that they don't even know how to rescue this person. They don't even step away from themselves to save someone else. These are, like, very self-involved people, okay? Ace of Wands, yeah, enlightenment here, okay? That fire burning, that creative passion within you, okay, Scorpio? This is something that you can draw on and be a part of, okay? And then you have Six of Coins here, okay? You see the guy here, the rich, like, guy here, and he's giving money to this homeless person, okay? Balancing the scales here, okay? Like, that is somebody who knows that this is an unfair, unjust world, and the scale is balancing in this person's favor. It's like you need to give someone a chance. You need to give somebody some time, some money, some help. Okay, like, I feel like this is you, Scorpio. It's like you know how to give to others. You know how to be generous with others. Okay, you know how to share with those who deserve it. Okay, because I feel like maybe in your past, Scorpio, you were somebody who nobody felt deserved any kind of financial support or help, or you were somebody in this position where you didn't deserve, like, a level of respect or a level of love or kindness or generosity or even a chance at that. So that's usually where that kind of energy comes from, is somebody who, like, is like, look, like, why aren't we giving people chances? Why aren't we investing in people who deserve it? Why are we, like, taking resources away from people who have done nothing wrong? Like, these are questions like that, like, a very, like, generous, kind-loving person would ask, Scorpio. And I feel like that's you. Of course, you're going to make enemies along the way, Scorpio, because there's going to be people who oppose those thoughts and ideals, right? There are going to be people who are like, well, we need to not care about those in need. We need to not give them our time of day. And, you know, that, I don't think that's you, Scorpio, but I think you know people that are like that, okay? Saving grace. Forgive yourself and others, heals the wounds, and sets you free. Release burdens, embrace clarity, and let go of what no longer serves you, allowing new insights to guide your path. Okay? So, obviously, Scorpio, like, we know life isn't easy. We know it's full of obstacles. But you don't need to feel guilty about, like, not understanding the way the world works, especially if you were never taught about it. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this energy keeps trying to come in and, like, hold on, I gotta put on soccer. I feel like this energy keeps trying to come in and, like, put a stop to, like, what it is you're trying to accomplish. They want to save face. I feel feel like, but it's like, it's a little bit too late for that. Like, I feel like once they've like done you dirty, then like that's it. You've got to cut them off for a while. Yeah. Let's see here. Jealousy, talking behind your back, being envious, pettiness, attention seeking. Yeah, Scorpio, this is somebody who is very jealous of what you have. That's why they're talking behind your back. That's why they're being petty right now, okay? Then we have here air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this could be a Gemini, a Libra, or Aquarius that's talking behind your back. I feel like this Gemini, I feel like this energy is somebody who is like really truly like someone who doesn't fully grasp or understand like the dynamics or the level of like sort of like deception that has been going on and causing like these major conflicts, okay? And I feel like they want to sort of like avoid responsibility for their own part that they've played in that. Now, for the Aquarius, I feel like this is somebody who talks a lot, you know, talks a lot of like smack. I don't know, like that's a funny word, but they don't understand the full scope of things either. Again, I feel like they just are living sort of in this like denial stage. Then we have Libra. I think Libra is somebody around you at this time, Scorpio, that isn't taking things seriously as much as they need to. Like they're not taking things seriously, which is interesting because Libra is the card of like justice, right? And equality. But this person is like denying their own true potential. Okay. There's a butterflies, crescent moon here. You're being protected here from these energies, okay? Everyone needs to understand that like you're doing what the best you can, Scorpio, you know, with what you have. And I feel like these other energies are like dismissing your best efforts put forth. So just be cautious of that. All right, so we also have here revenge. Okay, someone is very sad here. A female is very sad, very hurt. Patterns, enjoying the show, getting even, childish behavior. Yeah, okay, so right off the bat here, I know that patterns, okay, these people keep repeating the same energies, the same behaviors over and over again. For instance, you know, I'm picking up on this one female, I think it's a Libra, and she um anyway, so she keeps basically like repeating the same pattern. Like I think she's like a party girl, okay? She keeps going out, partying all the time. Then when you like try to get her to maybe like be more supportive of you and maybe like offer some sort of friendship to you or help to you or service to you, she's like just like reverts into like like just like childish. Like she acts like a child. Like you have to like cater to like all of her needs, and she's a full grown adult that parties all the time. She doesn't get off that endless hamster wheel of just partying. She just like keeps going at that, and she doesn't take herself seriously enough to like, you know, maybe go find a career or a path of some sort in regards to like, you know, helping others and being in service to others. She doesn't, you know, want to be in service to you and your friendship with her. It's like a constant pattern of this type of behavior, Scorpio. Yeah, she's crying. See the tears? And then there's enjoying the show. Yeah, like there's these other energies. Okay, this could be the Aquarius and maybe even the Libra and the Gemini even that are just like, oh, let's just sit back and watch like Scorpio do something and mess up her life or his life or whatever. It's like, that's really, come on now. Like, that's so childish. It's like, it's almost like these people are projecting certain energies onto you for like no good reason, okay? And you don't want to be a part of that. Why should you be in the crossfires of their own, you know, self-destruction? Really, honestly, like don't put yourself in harm's way in regards to that. Okay. So, yeah, for sure. Okay. Then we have around winter time. So that's pretty far off because we're only in like April going into May, but something in your timeline is talking about winter time, okay, here. And we have children, responsibilities, childhood, immaturity, and innocence. Yeah. Okay, so there are like actual children, and then there are like adults who act childish, right? And just immature and petty, and just their behavior is so like off putting. Okay. So because it's an adult, right? And like, so I feel like around Christmas time, and I feel like these are like two sisters, Scorpio, or like two best friends here, okay? Um, and they're working together on a project, like a creative art project here, okay? So I feel like by winter time, maybe like you and another person are gonna be like somebody that was like a childhood friend, maybe, or possibly someone that you were very close to when you were younger. Maybe you were sisters and you guys had some time apart since then, Scorpio. Maybe you guys are going to be getting together around winter time to work on a creative project together, okay? But just be cautious of like immature behavior and things like that. And also I feel like maybe when you were a child, like there was this innocence around like you guys were just young and just like didn't know any better on like how hard life can really be. But responsibilities here, I feel like you might have been given some sort of responsibility when you were very young, and it just kind of like tumbled into like this situation where it's like you're giving a kid, like you're putting too much responsibility on a kid. I feel like that might have come from your parents. Okay, Scorpio. Yeah, closed off, anxiety, refuse to give in, silence within, the doors closed here, okay, closed off here. So doors open, doors close all the time. But I feel like sometimes it's okay to close a door on a situation because it is giving you too much anxiety. It is giving you too much pressure to like get along with somebody that like hurt you and betrayed you in such like a deceptive way. So it's okay to close yourself off and have boundaries. Okay, just remember, like, you don't need to close yourself off from everyone and everything. It's just sometimes you need to close that door on that certain relationship with somebody who really hurt you and really betrayed your trust and really put you in harm's way again and again and again. So it is okay to close off from that person, especially if they're raising like feelings of fear and anxiety within your body, okay? Trust and listen to your body with that. New boo, happy place, seeing someone new love blossoms, enjoying each other. You got a new boo here in your love life. Okay, there's a heart kissing the heart. So there's some romance coming through here. Cheese. The energy is fun, lighthearted, but uncertain. Yeah, I definitely get that sense that this person, a romantic interest person, is like they're a bit of a tease. Their energy is fun and lighthearted, but it's nothing serious. Because they're not taking things seriously at this time. It doesn't mean they're not interested in you. It doesn't mean you're not enjoying each other's company. It just means it's not like a deep level of commitment right now. Okay. Let's see what else we can get on that. Oh, unexpected connection, opposites attract. So that could be why you guys are so opposite. That's why this is like just a new thing here. You guys feeling each other out. Love language, affirmations, loving words hold great power. Yes, they actually do, Scorpio. They actually do. They absolutely do, Scorpio. So definitely picking up on that as well. Okay, and then I have a couple of dream cards to finish out this reading. We have, sunny day. Sunny days coming around. Yeah. Okay, so it's okay to dream of happier times, happier days. Uh, you know, it's good to dream about those things. But unless you take the initiative to make those things real and to actually happen, they're just dreams. You get what I'm saying? It's like you have to make initiative. And I feel like Scorpio, you make a lot of initiative, and now you're just waiting for others to make that initiative as well. And you have to have certain boundaries and rules in place in order for the relationship to work. You deserve the same level of respect that you're giving that other person. And if they slip up and they make a mistake, you can close them off for a while and then come back to it later on. But you still have to maintain that boundary, because that's your heart we're talking about here, okay? That's your love we're talking about here. And it's also your dreams. Your dreams are a huge part of your identity, of what make you who you are, okay? My home is my castle. Yeah, and you can see the castle here is like part of this this female here. Okay, they're part of who she is. A lot of feminine energy in this reading. This is a huge part of her identity, of who she is. The castle, like inside her mind, and then the tower on her hand. Okay, I feel like that's very symbolic to, like, Scorpio. You hold the answers, right? The tower symbolizes, something that was built up, something that was created. And then when you have the lightning strike the tower, it's like maybe something somebody built up and created isn't really what it is, right? Maybe it needs some bolts of lightning, some idea to strike it and change it and turn it into something better than it originally was. And I feel like that is your kind of like greatest gift there, Scorpio. And building castles, building towers that are successful and beautiful and hold true to this like nurturing, loving, caring, feminine energy that came really strongly through in your reading. A lot of like female illustrations here, and you know you have to protect yourself and keep yourself guarded from these energies that want to come in and seek revenge on you when you didn't even do anything wrong, when you're just like speaking your truth. Or these jealous energies, I mean, somebody who can be jealous of you and then try to attack you and say it's like you deserve it is like, that's bizarre. Okay, that's beyond. That's just weird. Okay, so, and toxic. Okay, we'll just say it's toxic. Okay, so it is what it is. Okay, and just be careful. Like I'm all about, like, I'm not naming names. Okay, but I do know that there are certain people that identify with these signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, that could be the ones that are trying to not really support you in the way you need to be supported at this time. Okay, Scorpio. So just be cautious of that. If you do know somebody who is a Gemini that's not supporting you at this time, the jealousy, the vengefulness, same with the Libra, same with the Aquarius. So just be cautious of these energies, okay? Love and light always. Thank you so much for watching. Keep blooming, keep blossoming. Love and light to you always. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. Thanks. Bye.